Hi. Okay, so today we have a little walk on the beach,
Yep.
and we have questions from all of you for Jane.
Oh dear.
All right, so the first question is, what is it like being a grandma now, and how does that love differ than your own kids?
Oh, it's wonderful. Didn't know what it was going to be like. I love every minute of it. The best part is that if they misbehave, I can give them back to you.
That is true, but you handle it like a champ.
Oh, the kids love me.
Yeah, they do. You're a good grandma. Okay, Laura White says, where did you learn to sew, Mama Jane?
From my mother.
Really?
My mother was a fabulous seamstress, and she made a lot of her own clothes, and I just learned watching her.
I love that.
Yeah.
What's the best way to keep in touch being long distance? I live away from my parents and sister and her family, and it can be really hard at times. And that's from Lauren. This one's on Instagram.
FaceTime.
FaceTime.
Yeah.
But I feel like we need touch. Like, after a while, it's like,
Oh yeah,
I need
then
to actually...
we need to hug. We need
Yeah.
to hug. And it's funny because Colette knows me from FaceTime.
Mm-hmm.
She was a little standoffish
Yeah.
when she saw me for real. She couldn't quite figure out,
Aww.
that I wasn't in a box anymore.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like FaceTime is so good, and I always FaceTime first. And then if you don't pick up, then I call you. Someone said, I can't wait for Mama Jane. I'd love to ask her what advice she has to create close relationships with your children. What did you do to make your children feel supported and loved?
I just supported them and loved them. I mean,
Aw.
it's really simple. I was always there.
Yeah, you're always there.
Yep.
Always there. I feel like growing up too, whether I was going through the tough stuff, you were there. When I was having like a hard time with like breakups and things like that,
Yeah.
you were there. Even when I would get in trouble, you were there.
I was there.
They say that now. They're like, sit with your kids, even when they're like having big feelings, and you did a really good job just being very present.
Yeah.
You never left us like alone to deal with whatever we were dealing with.
Right. Yeah.
Thanks.
And I used other people as examples. I won't get
Yeah.
into that, but
Good ways and bad ways. You didn't shelter us. Like if something bad was happening, you're like, look
We
at
talked
that.
about it.
Yeah.
We talked
Look,
about it.
that could happen. These are the wrong decisions when you take drugs. Drugs is a big example. So.
and I used to always say, you just learned a very valuable lesson the easy way.
Yeah.
Because you didn't have to go through
Yeah.
a lot of things that other people did. So we talked about it.
And I never touched like cocaine or like
Nope.
ecstasy, and it was around me in high school. Like
Oh.
all that stuff. Remember I called you the first time I saw cocaine
Yes.
in college?
Yes.
It's like, Mom. I never got in trouble for telling you the truth.
True.
So
Yes.
even if it was like, I just saw cocaine, instead of you being like, what were you doing at a party? Obviously, it was in college, so that's what you do. Or, well, how dare you hang out with those people or anything? You would be like, well, I'm happy that you made the right decision and thank you for sharing that with me. Or like, how did that make you feel? You were very inquisitive, is that the right word?
Yeah.
And curious about the experience. And then Dad was always like, I trust that you made the right judgment. And I'm like, oh my gosh, my parents trust me. That's another thing, is that you guys were always like, we trust you. Instead of being like, I don't trust you. Going into like a party or going somewhere and going to college, I felt like you had my trust to do the right thing. So I felt like I really wanted to always just do the right thing. I had my first really, really, really bad hangover from Malibu rum. And I haven't touched it since. So I also think like giving us the space to make mistakes is good. And then, consequences. What's your favorite pastime?
Reading.
Reading.
Yeah. I golf.
Oh yeah, you golf.
I golf, but I read a lot more than I play golf.
And needlepoint.
And I needlepoint. Yep. A lot.
What's your number one parenting advice? I know. That's a big one.
Oh, Katrina, I don't know. Number one parenting advice. Try not to get angry. Because anger doesn't solve anything.
Yeah.
And so if I'm so angry that I can't control myself, I pass it on to Chris, to Dad.
I know. Having each other's backs
Yeah.
through all of it.
We did it together. There was never that was huge. I don't think I could have done it by myself.
Okay, the next one. Let's see. Hey Deb Fit says, if you could ask your mom anything to have the knowledge passed down, what would it be? How to slow down time. How fast does it go?
It goes so fast.
Really?
Yeah. It's unbelievable how fast.
How do you soak it in? Like life is like so crazy and busy and there's so many things was there anything that you did that was like, okay, this is how I'm going to be present, this is how I'm going to soak it in? Or you just did?
I just did. I did. And when you came out to California, I started coming out every 5-6 weeks.
Yeah.
And then COVID hit, and of course that came to a screeching halt.
Yeah. I feel like growing up you were very present with us. How did you stay present, especially during like holidays and special occasions and things like that?
Well, we didn't have technology back then. So we didn't have iPhones and iPads and FaceTime and all that stuff. So we just made phone calls, or many times I just drove out to Keene.
That's where I went to college.
That's where she went to college. I just tried to be there.
Yeah. I feel like it's harder because now everyone's not like on call, but everyone knows everyone's available at every single second because they know that you have your phone on you. So it's harder to be present in that moment. Look at this. Hold on.
What is it? For my family.
It's a wish tree. Do you want to do it? Oh. Oh, hold on. Oh, it says, what are you grateful for?
Aw.
Okay, so
I think we have the last two.
almost. Okay. Here, we'll share one so more people can do it. Oh. Okay, we're going to take the broken one and share one so other people can do that one. I'm grateful for my mom and all of you, family, and health.
And I'm grateful for, oh, this pen is terrible.
You might have to.
Give me your pen.
Oh. I don't know why I did that.
I'm grateful for strong, healthy
She has a good group of friends.
Hips.
hip and family.
Aww. This is so cute.
Can you wedge it in somewhere?
Yeah. Okay, this is from Lindsay Fisher from Chicago, a text message. You seem to always be open to new things and really gave your kids freedom to move across the country and pursue their dreams. Was that intentional?
Yes, definitely intentional. I never would want to have kept you back. And I told you if it didn't work out, I'd pay for your flight home.
Which every week I'm like, all right,
Coming
This
home.
week I'm coming up.
Book that flight.
At least once a month, I say, I think it's ready. We're ready. It's ready. Let's wrap this thing up.
I'm so glad you didn't.
It's so good, though, I feel, to give your kids freedom to do and become what they want. And we've been talking about complete autonomy for your children. And you did that well, and it makes us want to see you more. We did move across the country, which I think is hard. And I think a lot of parents would want to hold tightly and not have that happen.
Yeah.
But the experiences that we've had when you visit we would have never done that. We've gone wine tasting and we've done trips together and we've gone to the beach and you guys come here and we travel, we go fun places. So I think it actually something that reminds me that you guys are really good at adventure and changing things up.
Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Like, okay.
Well, one of I heard this from somebody once, and they said their most favorite chapter or whatever is that their kids want to hang out with them, and it's so nice that both of my children want us to come, create an environment so we can come and visit, and we do things together.
Yeah. Thanks. I want to hang out with you.
Yay! That's a great goal.
Okay.
Have your kids want to hang out with you.
Yeah. I know. I hope Bella and Colette are going to want to hang out with us.
They're going to want to hang out with me.
Totally. Be like, forget you.
I'm taking them to the mall and getting their ears pierced.
Belly button.
Belly buttons pierced.
What would you say is your proudest moment as a mom that you have of Katrina?
Wow. Being present when Bella was born. That was extremely emotional, and it was wonderful.
I was like, I can't wait to have more. Love you. I actually remember with Colette, I had already been pushing for a while and I wanted you to be there for the moment that she came.
Yeah.
Obviously, it ended up in emergency C-section. But I was like pushing, but I was like, okay, I'm really trying, but don't let her come until my mom gets here. And you came in, but it's still pushed another hour and didn't work out. But
Didn't work out.
All right, last question. Hello, Briscoe. I need an idea.
Oh, I have no idea.
How about
Just
this?
trying to walk straight and
Yeah.
not step in dog poop.
I know.
A few rapid fire. Red or white?
Red.
Red? We always drink white wine together.
Oh, I thought you were talking about colors that I like to wear.
You're so cute.
White.
You're beautiful in red too. So white wine. Favorite color to wear?
Blue. Blue, blue, blue.
What was your favorite job growing up? Because you're very entrepreneurial and you had shops and worked different places.
Sewing.
Sewing.
Just having my own shop as a seamstress. I call my own hours and do my own thing. It was great.
Love that. You're the boss.
I'm the boss.
Sweet or salty?
Both.
Both? Together?
Yeah, together.
Oh.
Sweet and salty.
What about sweet or sour?
Sour.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, because sour lemon.
Sour lemons. Yep. And
Yeah.
lime. Yep. I love
Like I
sour.
haven't really seen you have sour things, but no. When I
No.
think of it, you have. Ocean or lake?
Lake. Definitely lake. Although I loved our ocean vacations down at the Cape, but ended up on Lake Winnipesaukee and don't regret 1 minute.
Where did you grow up?
I grew up in Michigan, Walled Lake, Reed Lake. On a lake.
Favorite holiday?
Thanksgiving.
Aww.
Yep. It's my favorite.
So for all the gals that are tuning in, what is your advice for them for life, fulfillment, and happiness and wholeness? I feel like you're a very whole person. She's like, hold on.
There's a big group of people, so we're running out.
Oh, we can just wait here.
It's a loaded question.
I have nothing.
Thank you so much for your inspiring words. I love you. I thought you'd share something really profound. Cheers.
Oh, funny. I love them. I love all of you.
That's cute.
And thank you, everyone, for supporting my daughter.
Aww. We love you.
Love you.
Thanks.